I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. Ugh. Oh, was she hit by the sword? In the wrist? Or was somebody really powerful enough to just, like, snap it? Ugh. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. Thanks for being the real hero here, Makoto. And for Sayaka. I have to find out how she was killed. I like how you're just monologuing this and there's people watching you. Maybe that'll help your case. Monokuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Sup, girl? Aren't you gonna help investigate Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. Yeah, I do too, buddy, but we have to move on, you know? We have to push forward if we're gonna make it out of here. I have to stay with her. Sup, bro? No way. I seriously don't want to die here. Then, buddy, let me just tell you, it wasn't me who killed her, so don't blame me, alright? I know it seems like I'm talking out of my ass right here, but last I checked, my face wasn't an ass.
Help me!
I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. Thanks, man. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Yeah. Poor Junko is really fucking dead. Yeah, we're leaving the gym. Is that inside the display case are trophies and other items. I'm gonna F1 out of here. Nap my way. So this is all we know, right? Just this. Fractured wrist. I'm gonna go back to my room. Can I not? Whatever, I'll walk there. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Oh. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. There are scratches and gouges on the walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Yeah, it looks like somebody threw a table, the bed got all fucked up, chairs sort of out of place, the walls, you have to get those re-wallpapered. It's a pain in the ass to re-wallpaper a wall. Damn it. I was right there in the other door. If only I'd heard something. Wait. That would not have been possible. Huh? They're soundproof, you idiot.
Huh.
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Evidence of a struggle. Okay, cool. Well, what's up with my keys? There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too, so I couldn't have possibly gotten back in here. So Sayaka would have had the key in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get in? That's a good point. Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No. No. No, 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 no. No, that seems impossible. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it is you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. And how would she have gotten back into her room? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. So she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Sweet. Holy shit. What's the lint roller doing now? Well, looking at the lint roller, it looks like there was way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was? No. How about the fucking flipped over table? Or, you know, Sakura. It's the display stand the sword was on. Trash can? Bin? Check the drawer. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a cool toolkit like this. A cool kit.
yo,
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
what?
I ain't exactly in
What?
the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then? Not
What?
just me. Nobody's
What?
busted theirs out yet, far as I know. So the killer's a girl. Actually. We were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Okay, so there was a struggle. The killer's a girl. They must have been in the room prior. Sweet sketchpad. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. But the sheath. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does that mean it was used in the attack somehow? It's probably how she fractured her wrist. Plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just this sheath, but... Huh? Ooh, is the gold, like, smudged off? There's some scratches on the sheath. It must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get strapped? The knife that's embedded in Sayaka's chest, maybe? Even if someone used the sword during a struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack somebody with a sword, the first thing you're gonna do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. You could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Sayaka must have used the sheath to try to defend herself. Cool. Sword. Yep. No. Yep. Of course the blade's gold. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off on parts of the blade and the handle. So it was hit a couple times. Yeah, the handle is especially missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Okay. Sweet potted plant. Nope, it doesn't. Sup, Sakura? Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like that.
Hey.
I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Sup, Mondo? You know, I realized something while
By
I
the
was
way.
on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? You could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible. That dirty bastard.
You son of a bitch!
Anyone who raises their hand is
Shit.
scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. At least you have decent morality, Mondo. I was wrong to pass my judgment on you so early on in this playthrough. So if I ever find
You're
someone
fucking
who did this,
dead.
I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. I think it's a her, actually. But what if it was a girl that did it? Yep. That'll all get sorted out when the time
Yo.
comes. Sup, Kyoko? Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
she was down
Searching?
on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room. She
Did
was
you
looking
lose
for,
a contact or
prints,
something?
Traces of anything. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. Fibers. A few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean
Listen.
freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but... What? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time. Interesting.
I see.
Well, what's interesting? Just as I suspected, there's something
Hey.
very unusual about... Yeah? It's busted as hell. Unusual? What do you mean? I've searched your floor
So-
from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. The fucking lint roller. Really? Not one hair from the victim.
Indeed.
And not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too? Very interesting.
I see.
Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer? That's the question, isn't it?
Well,
Can I access the bathroom? Bathroom. On the other side of this door. Ugh. It was... No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. I look past Sayaka to the wall behind here. Is that an L and an E? There I saw Leon. What? Written in blood with the numbers 11037. Or, you know, upside down it says Leon. As in, the guy. Did Sayaka do this? I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think about that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. It's obviously a knife. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? A kitchen? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. It has gold on it. Her wrist sure does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. Gold speck. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. She was hit in the wrist by the sword. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... oh, there's some blood on her left index finger. That's it. She used it to write the thing behind her. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So, when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? You know, post-mortem attacks. It's definitely a thing that happens. Like, completely break somebody. Ugh. So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Yep. Oh? The water from the showers gets turned off at nighttime. So they couldn't, like, wash away the blood or evidence and whatnot. That's about it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like you found
It would seem...
right, Makoto? Yeah. The bloody numbers. It's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Are they numbers, though? I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life for itself. Too often talk like an aspiring poet. You know. Gets my point across. It makes me, as the reader, have a really hard time reading whatever he says because it's, you know, so masterfully crafted. But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location, while she was sitting, the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? It would be upside down. The result? Think about it.
Well?
You're not gonna... Buddy. Come on. You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself.
Makoto.
Otherwise, the case will end and you will remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. It says Leon. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know what I should do. What I should talk to. Who I should talk to? When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer? There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? It's stuck?
What?
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't quite fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh?
Correct.
But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob? You didn't notice? Well, just try
That's
closing
right.
the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. It fits. The doorknob. The doorknob's just straight up gone. Are you kidding me? What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall. No, it's there. I thought it was gone. It looks sort of 2D. Why is it like this? Screwdriver. Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this wasn't. So it was a guy. What? It was intentional. Why would somebody want to do that? Maybe Sayaka closed the door on him, and then he tried to open it but didn't know how, so just unscrewed the knob and busted it down. I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked, and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom door doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me. I have just one more question for you.
Just a second.
You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Yeah. Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Yep. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the same sense that she was really starting to get into all this. Yeah, it's actually pretty fun. Then, that clears that
I
up.
see.
Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost. Buddy, you're so stupid. Okay? You're stupid. Well, see you later.
Goodbye.
As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Cool. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see it for myself and what was in that video. Oh, I don't want to though. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. They'll even talk to me, that is. Cool.